Hey guys, Shadow Reviewer here. Today, I am looking at Avatar: The Last Airbender, Book 3, Chapter 21, Sozin's Comet, Part 4, Avatar Aang. Well, this is it. The final episode of not just Season 3, but the final episode of the series. And does it give us a satisfying conclusion? Of course it did. Because it's freaking awesome. I genuinely love this episode. I think it's among the best. So, I'll start with possibly the best of the episode. Aang versus Ozai. And boy, does it take it up a notch. So, Aang eventually activates the Avatar state. And not just the Avatar state, but the Avatar state bending all four elements simultaneously. Yes! And we get some of the best freaking animation ever. Beautifully done, awesome action, and just bending everything at once. Fire, magic, water, multiple earth bending, while encased in a ball of air, and Ozai trying to escape because he knew he just screwed up. And eventually, Aang, through the power of the other avatars, like being Kyoshi and Roku, tell Ozai of his crime, then he must pay. But Aang doesn't go through with it. And Ozai, unfortunately, doesn't take this as the hint to jump back down. And we get a cool as move shot as Aang blocks the fire attack with his foot, trapping Ozai, and then trapping his other arm, and we get a gorgeous animation sequence of Aang using the lion turtle's energy to hold Ozai in place as he encases him in the Avatar's light. As in a fate worse than death, Ozai's firebending has been permanently taken away. So that's pretty much the Avatar's new power. He can take anyone's bending away. And for what I've heard in Legend of Korra, that's a scary ass power. Oh, chi blocking is pretty unnerving, but taking away people's ability to bend? Woof. And yeah, what a satisfying ending for Ozai. And honestly, he deserves it. And finally, Aang finally did it. He defeated Ozai, the most powerful bender in the entirety of the Avatar series. He finally did it. And he didn't kill Ozai, so he's still stuck with his pacifism, while also pretty much saving the world. Wow. The comedy's a bit much, but given it's at Ozai's expense, it gets a good laugh. Oh, and the second best fight in the episode, Katara versus Azula. And boy, Azula is gone cuckoo at this point. Although it is kind of short, given that Azula is pretty much nuts, I love the animation of Katara thinking, water, chains, how am I going to trap her? In a rather gorgeous move, they slow down the shot as Katara, not sure how she's doing it, is able to move about in the water as the water is as they're in the water, like underwater. I don't know, it's hard to explain. As she chains Azula in place as she's unable to escape. And we get a beautiful, sweet moment as Katara heals Zuko from his injury in the previous episode. And even though he can barely speak, him thanking Katara is freaking sweet. And we finally get a cool moment with Sokka and Toph as they're trying to get off the blimps while also avoiding firebenders. And in a rather tense scene, Sokka almost drops Toph, and I think he fractured his leg. So we thought this was the end for them, but in a rather satisfyingly, Suki survived. Thank you. And she saves them. What a great tension building with these characters. So finally, the day is saved. I don't think I explained what happened to Azula, but I'm willing to bet given how she is, she's in the nut house. Zuko is finally crowned as the new Fire Lord. He goes to his father while he's in prison. And we get a rather cliffhanger about as Zuko asks his father where his mother is. And it ends there. Let me know down in the comments what actually happened to Zuko and Azula's mother. I've forgotten how. I think it's answered, not entirely sure. And sweet moments all around. Iroh opens up his tea shop. We get fun little character moments. And we get what a lot of big fans have been seeing, Katara and Aang kiss. And no, not the I'm never gonna see you again kiss, or the forced one back in Empire and Players. A satisfying, loving kiss. With no dialogue, beautiful animation, they finally kiss. And what a gorgeous shot to end on. As it zooms overhead, and it titles The End. So that's my review of Sozin's Comet Part 4 Avatar Aang. What an awesome note to end on. The good guys win. Ozai and Azula get what they deserved. And honestly, beautiful stuff all around. And I love that they bring peace and that Zuko and Aang join as the Avatar and the Fire Lord. Yeah, I know what I did there. So yeah, fantastic episode. What a great satisfactory ending. Minus that cliffhanger. But still a great episode all around. Tomorrow I've got a preview coming up, so tune in for that. On Wednesday, you'll be getting the Book 3 episodes ranking, so tune in for that. Until then, I'm the Shadow Reviewer, signing off.